How's it going, guys? It's TacTixHD here, bringing you episode 11 of my NHL 12 Building Another Dynasty series, and it's crazy to think that we're already on the 11th episode, and this year's our contract year with the Buffalo Sabres, and afterwards we'll be joining a new team, so hopefully we can do good this year. And as you can see, we're at the All-Star game right now, and I think we had just over 500 record, and I think a couple players of ours made the All-Star game. As you can see, Tyler Myers made it in the first pair of defense, as well Jake Allen made it as a backup goalie, even though he's better than the starting goalie. And so right here at the trade deadline, I got this offer from Chicago. Second round pick 2 years from now and a third round pick in this year's draft for their first round pick in this year's draft and a couple prospects. And even though I won't be the GM in the draft, I decided this is a really good deal and I'll help out Buffalo for whoever the future GM is. And after that, guys, you can see we finished second in the East, so we're going into the playoffs playing the 7th place team, which is the Montreal Canadiens, which I know a lot of you love. You guys are always commenting that you want me to be join the Montreal Canadiens as a GM. So right here you can see they beat us the first 2 games, beat them the next 2 games. So the series was tied 2-2. Then we lost and lost. So unfortunately we lost in the 6th game. And we didn't make it past the first round of the playoffs, which sucks because I thought we might have won the cup this year. But unfortunately that didn't happen. So right here we are signing with a new team. And I decided to pick a team that had around a 3-year length. Even though I realized I should have picked a 4-year length because I'll end up being with a team for 1 year at the end. But oh well. So right here I was trying to decide between Pittsburgh and Detroit. There was no Montreal or Washington, which is the teams you want me to be with. And I decided to go with Detroit. Pittsburgh and Detroit had an equal amount of comments I was looking. And Detroit is my favorite team, so I decided why not. And they had a lot of prospects I never even seen before. As well, they signed Cody Franzen. And for goalies, they had a couple 85 overall goalies. And I had to sign one of them. He was restricted free agent. As well, they had like 7 goalies for whatever reason, so I had to release a couple and stuff like that. So as you can see right here, we are at the retired players. A lot of retired players: Rick Nash, Steve Downey, Milan Mikalik, David Booth, Andre Kostitsyn, Wojciech Wolski, Carcillo, Onstrom, Braden Coburn. Just a whole bunch of guys retired this year. And that just shows you how deep we're really getting. And right here at the draft, you guys could see I had the first round draft pick. And I got an offer from Winnipeg for this 87 overall offensive defenseman, 31 years old, for their first round pick in this year's draft, which is like the 17th pick or something, and the first round pick in next year's draft. And I decided, since Detroit did so bad last year, why not? 2 first-round picks for a really good player. I thought it was a pretty good deal. Also, I can use that first-round pick next year to make a deal. So for the first overall pick, I decided to go with this McCormick guy. He looked a pretty good defenseman. And then I decided to pick another defenseman with the, I think it was like the 10th pick, actually, Winnipeg's pick. And with this Kelly Craw guy, 7.5, 6.5, 7.5, all green. I think the second pick I had actually was a better pick than the first, but the first pick was the one at the top of the list, so I decided to go with him. And as you can see right here, I had to re-sign all kinds of players, let a whole bunch of players go. I was trying to look at everybody, looking at their ages, how much longer they'd be with the team, if they still had potential that would go up or not. Also, guys, if you know, if you play this game, you have like the cell phone, and you can do the staff upgrades. Right now, my assistant coach is full, so all my players' potential will increase at the max amount, which is really good, especially getting this far when you want to win the cup. Still can't believe we haven't won the cup. I think the farthest we made it was the conference finals with the Vancouver Canucks, if I'm not mistaken. So, as you guys can see, I'm just signing a whole bunch of players. I had a whole bunch of low 80 defensemen, so I had to let a couple go and choose who to sign. I decided to sign the younger guys. As well, like I said, I have 2 85 overall goalies. One's already signed, he's under $2 million, he's 85 goalie, which is crazy. The other's not signed, so I had to figure out how much to pay him. And you guys will see I end up having to trade away a player to make some cap room for him. But right here, at the beginning of the free agency, I decided to sign Erik Karlsson to replace that other guy I got. And Erik Karlsson's way better, probably costs a bit more, he's $8 million, but whatever. I also signed this right wing, 83 overall, and he'll probably play on the 2nd or 3rd line. And then, like I said, guys, I had to make a trade, so I decided to trade this Allman guy. He was like the 6th center behind Bozak, who was the 5th center. And I decided to trade him to Anaheim for a 5th round pick, make sure the deal got done, make sure I cleared that salary space. So right there's my team, guys. You can see all 80s throughout, as well. I have 2 85 goalies, which is really good. And my AHL team's also pretty good. I think it's just all like an average 75 overall players. There it is. So a couple 80s actually on there too, and some 79s. Right there's a team: 100 offense, 100 defense, 85 goalie. Besides that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Goodbye.